Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Jaya Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaranari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Gopi
Girivaranari
Yasodhanandana Jana Ranjana
Yasodhanandana Brajadana
Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaranari
Jaya Radha Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Girivaranari
Yasodhanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaranari
Jaya Radha Madhava
Yasodhanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaranari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe
Jaya Radha
Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya
Krishna
गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन
Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan.
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि
Nitai
Gaura
Gaura
Hari
Hari
Bol, Hari Bol,
Hari
Hari
Bol,
Bol, Jaya Hari Bol.
जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
राधा माधव की जय
Jai.
पाद की जय श्रीमद्-भागवतम की
Jai.
गौर ब्रह्मानंदे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यास ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भक्तिः मुखं करोति वाचालं आस्तमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं सर्वशास्त्राधिपीयूषं सर्ववेदैकसत्फलं सर्वसिद्धान्तरत्नार्यं सर्वलोकैकदृक्पदम् सर्वभागवतः प्राणं श्रीमद्भागवतः प्रभु कलिध्वंसदितादित्व श्रीकृष्ण परिवर्तितं परमानन्दपाठाय प्रेमवर्धक्षराय ते सर्वदा सर्वशिव्याय श्रीकृष्णाय नमस्तुमे मदेकबन्धु मत्सङ्गिन् मद्गुरु मत्महाधनं मन्निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानन्द नमस्तुते असाधु साधुदायिन अतिनीचो चतोकरम् आनमञ्च्य कदाचिन्न प्रेम्णा हृत्कण्ठयो पुरः श्रीमद्भागवतम की जय। Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, Verse 1, Text 1. vyāsa uvāca
Uvaca.
iti sampraśna-saṁhṛṣṭo
Iti sampraśna-saṁhṛṣṭo.
viprāṇāṁ romaharṣaṇiḥ
Viprāṇāṁ
Brāhmaṇas.
pratipūjya vacas teṣāṁ
Pratipūjya vacas teṣāṁ
pravaktum upacakrame
pravaktum upacakrame
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada. Yeah.
Sri Vyasadeva said, Ugraśravā, the Sūta Gosvāmī, the son of Romaharṣaṇa, being fully satisfied by the perfect question of the brāhmaṇas, and thus attempt to reply. Purport. The sages of Naimiṣāraṇya asked Sūta Gosvāmī 6 questions, and so he is answering them one by one. Om Ajnanam Dasya Jnananjanam Salakaya Chakkhurumritam Jena Tasmai Sri Chaitanya Krishnam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Andeham Sri Guru Sri Upacakrame Sri Guru Vaishnava Bhagavatam Shahakana Raghunath Nitam Tvam Saji Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanam Krishna Pavasaram Gita He Krishna Purna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Namaste Devi Pranamam Hari Pancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaur Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna. To meet you all of you and have some service to do some katha. So actually this please come to enter Bhagavatam, and you can first entering Bhagavatam we can see first this the question here asked in Naimiṣāraṇya, the assembly, the brāhmaṇas, all the rishis, 88,000 rishi means 88,000 rishis, and the representative for their side, the Saunaka Rishi, asked this question to Sūta Gosvāmī. Actually, this 6th question is the pillar of Bhagavatam. And pillar of Bhagavatam means we can understand it is rest, because this is the the subject matter, whole entire Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So the starting these questions in our life, if there is no question, the actually from question the life will be developed. How it is? Because dog and hog, they don't have question, because they cannot. Only those who are like Sivanand's dog, he has those who are like consciousness. Otherwise, dog and hog, they don't have questions, because they only 4 things they do: ahar, nidra, vayu, eating, sleeping, mating, and depending. So the good question change our life, and we know whoever himself he asks his questions, who am I? When Brahma won the lotus flower, the navel who comes from Lord's navel, and as soon as he find out he himself he asks his question with him, who am I? Where I am come from? So this is the Brahma Jigyasa. If we are not able to ask ourselves, who am I? Why I am here? Or why I am in this body? So dog, hog, they cannot have that type of question. They don't have no question. You can see. And those who are the people, they don't have any question. So they also maintain that type of life. So we can see many people, they have no question. They don't want to also know who are they are, why they are here. So in our Vedic literature, first thing remind us, so who am I? So that is the Brahma Jigyasa. If someone can develop this question in his heart deeply, who am I? Why I am here? Why I am suffering? Why I am happiness? I'm going through this happiness, distress. Why this? Because this, as long as bodily concept of life, those who have think this body is everything, and they cannot raise these questions. And you know, if there is question, so there is something. Like one scientist, he was sitting and he saw the apple is falling down. So he has inquisitive in his mind, why apple fall down? So he did research. He was thinking so much. So he find out the system of gravity system. Madhyakarsan ball. So, so this is if someone is not that extent, he no question, nothing. And because their bodily concept of life belongs, because the body is if someone, and the people have also question, bodily question belongs to body, and we knows so many things we have in nowadays. We face the problem. They come to many people come to us, though not devotee, those who are outside. They want to know their future. They ask. Sometimes their question may be tested us. They put question how what they know and what. Sometimes one man, he went with us in Lingaraj temple, one Brajavasi. He asked one Brahman there, you can see my hand, and either I will be married or not. He already married. And he has 2-3 children. So that Brahmin, he says, what your question? You already married. Why? He thought I'll cheat him. But he as soon as he saw his hand, he said, already you married. You have already maybe children. Immediately that person, the Brajavasi, is from Nandagaon. He was shocked. How? He says, Maharaj, how he knows? He says, what? He said, this is a question people around, they put, they they pass their time like this. And they also ask whether I will be like this, I like that. But this type of a question, it will not satisfy our heart and also not good for benefit for us or others. That's why in Bhagavatam, we will face such a things, such a question. What is actually real question? How you can have a good question? If you and real question, if you get the answer, then that's why the the sixth question they ask after hearing the six questions, Sūta Gosvāmī extremely satisfied. It is not we we many times we have this. Our maybe all of you the devotee they have those who are spiritual path, those who are leading in spiritual path, they face this problem. All of whom may be devotee, they outside people they saw, oh, you are some spiritual person, so you can answer my question, answer my doubt, answer my and many things they ask. So these things are not actually not good question. Unlike in 10th canto Bhagavatam also you know when they ask this question to then in Pravas Kshetra, in one of the son, Krishna lords, they make him the Samba, they make him woman, dressed like him woman, and took in front the rishis, the brāhmaṇas. He asked this girl will give boy or girl child. So they know what. So these question and we know how, and they are making fun to them. Sometimes outside people make fun. What is this? So what knowingly they do this, but this will not help us or others. Instead of helping us, that will and we should not make fun to the devotees, the brahmans. So actually, if we put real question, that can help us in our life. So sometimes people have raised their hand and question many type of question that is actually not question. So maybe you understand what I am going to saying. So so question should be properly. So sometimes we say your question is not correct. So how someone can give the answer or what you can expect that you will get the proper answer, proper result, because question is bad, question is not correct. So here the Naimiṣāraṇya, all the rishis, they have question and they put the 6 question, and this 6 question is very important question. Maybe all of you know because you already finished first chapter, and that first chapter he quoted this question. First question he quoted in 9 slokas, number 9, text 9. So he asks, maybe we'll discuss this because there's many things to say, but what I don't know what I will say. So, but this is the first question he put. That is the all of you, because you already finished first chapter. Maybe all of you know this thing. First question he asks, what is the goal of life? The Shreya, Aikantika Shreya. So, maybe I can, if you want, I can read the slokas, or it is not. You can go like this. Tatra, so this is the first question he put. Tatra tatranjasa yusman bhavatah yad vinishchitam punsa ekantatah shreyam starna sansitu maharshi. So he says, you live long time. Tatranjasa ayusman. You ayusman bhava. You means you stay long time. Bhavata yad vinishchitam. Punsa ekatmatah shreyam. Please tell us what is the ultimate good for the people in general. Means he put first question, the prayojan question. This is the sixth question has sambandha avidya prayojan tattva. So first he asks, what is the goal? What is the shreya? And we know all the Vedic literature, the ways in these three things is samandha, avidha, prayojan. And first they ask the prayojan tattva. What is the goal? What is the destination? And that is what is the shreya. And we know what is the goal. And that is all devotee knows the love of Bhagavad Krishna Prem. So that is the goal. And next he put the avidya. The second question he put the avidya. That sloka he put bhurini bhuri karmani srotovyani vibhagacha ataha sadhvatra yat saram samudhrutam manishaya bruhi bhadraya bhutanam yanatmasu prasiddhati. So therefore, O sages, please select the essence of all these scriptures and explain it for the good for all living beings, that by such instruction their heart may be fully satisfied. So he put first the second question, the avidya. So please tell us the essence of all scriptures. And the avidya, we know what is the avidya? The devotion. The devotion of the bhakti is the avidya tattva. So he asks this. So what is the first? He asks the goal, then he asks the avidya. How avidya means how if their goal is there. So to achieve that goal, you have to a long time before, when I was going, once I was going Vrindavan, so I was standing and in bus stand. So one man came and asked Maharaj, what is your sadhan? In Vrindavan, they said, how you can go to Vrindavan? Sadhan means, so I immediately said, it's a good word, sadhan. What is our sadhan? What is our avidya? This is the sadhan. How go to Vrindavan? How will achieve the goal? So that is our sadhan. The bhakti is our sadhan. So, so devotion is our sadhan. So this is the avidya. This is the dhyaya, by which we can achieve the goal. So devotional service is the avidya. So he asks, please tell us the essence, and that can satisfy our heart. So, and we know the devotion will satisfy our heart. The devotional service will satisfy. And it will come, because it is little time, but if we discuss many things, it will come, the answer. But the devotion that can satisfy our heart and satisfy our mind, senses. If someone can do the proper and true, even devotional service will start. Before starting, it can give us many things, many symptoms. So, so the dhyaya is the avidhyaya. So please tell us. You can imagine when these 6 questions he heard, the Sūta Gosvāmī, he was complete. The sloka is telling he was completely satisfied, because when he now he understood, because this is good for bhakta and shruta. This is good for the speakers and the audience. So that can satisfy everyone. So this type of question. So this Bhagavatam is such a the question and answer. This is the medicine. We cannot compare what is this Bhagavatam, because this is the Rasamalaya. So through this, so he was, because he wants to enter, and he will explain the Bhagavatam, and that's why he was so satisfied. This is okay. And now he's proposed in purport, he says one after one by one, he will give the answer. So this is the when someone have this type of question, so he will satisfy, because it will satisfy himself and also satisfy to others, not crooked question. So not you satisfy, and also others else cannot satisfy crooked things. So Vaishnava means saral, means simplicity, the Vaishnava. So be simple, and because sometimes people say they put many crooked questions, but for what? Because their mind is like that. So Bhagavatam, to enter Bhagavatam, Vasudeva says, and this is the Vasudeva uvāca, Vasudeva saying, Nirmashar, those who are actually free from envy, they can enter in Bhagavatam. So, and they can release the Bhagavatam. So this is the Satvat Samhita. And so second question he gives. Third, he asks, why Lord Krishna, why Lord appear in the son of Devaki and Vasudeva? So he wants to know this, because this is the very important things. Why Lord appear? And we know, and why he appear, why he selects Devaki and Vasudeva. So that was the third question. And fourth, this is the Sambandha question, because Sambandh, Avidhaya, Prayojan, these are the Sambandha question. These three, these are the Sambandha. This is the two. He said this is the Sambandha, the Janma, because Krishna says my Janma and my Karma. It is transcendental. So how his Janma, his appearance, and his Karma activities. That's why he the third question he says, Sūta janati bhadram te Bhagavan sattvatam pati Devakyam Vasudevasya Jata Yasya Chikrishaya. All being upon you, O Sūta Gosvāmī, you know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. So this is the Janma. And the Karma, and the fourth question is, Tasya Karmani Udarani Parigitani Surabhihi Bruhina Sradhananam Lilaya Dadataha Kala. So, please, so this is the, and fourth, he says, please tell us the his karma, because after janma, then fourth he says after karmani, bhuri karmani, what is his wonderful karmas, the activities he did, and that he explained. This is the sambandha, because without sambandha gyan, without relation, because if you don't know your father, sometimes people say so many things. That's why if someone don't know, wherever the Lord, they claim so many things, they say so many things, because we don't know about Krishna. Sometimes devotee cannot give the answer, and those who were Nastika, those who were don't like, so they say so many things. Mudha. Krishna says they are the mudhas. Avadananti mam mudha. Those are the mudhas. They cannot understand. That's why to make mudha, gudha, no, rahasya. So you have to understand the janma karma, the sambandha. What is the relation of why Krishna is the Lord? Why he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So this is our duty to find out the sambandha gyan. What is our relationship with God? So this, you can see this cover everything. You can see this is the sixth question I told you before. This is the pillar. So we have to understand very properly. So his karma and janma. So the sambandha gyan, we have to understand what is the relationship with God. So after that, he also asks, fifth one, is what is the avatars? Various of incarnations. Yes. Means it's cover everything. All, whatever they explain in Bhagavatam, so it is about this. And sixth question he asks. So after Krishna departs from this world, so where the dharma takes shelter? Dharma ka saranam gataha. Where the dharma took shelter. So this is the sixth question he asks in Naimiṣāraṇya, the son of rishis. He is the representative of all the 68,000 sages, and they are because they are thoughtful and they knows what is actually these question. If they will get the answer, that will get the benefit for themselves, and also whole world can take benefit. So we can understand this is the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam topic, and basis of this whole Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam based on this. So please raise your question. Who am I and what is the relation with the God? This is the Brahma Jigyasa. We start. As long as we remain in the bodily concept of life, we think everything is body is everything, and we do only for this body and mind and senses, but this body is not belongs to whom this body. You have to also understand, find out what is this body, what is the soul. This is the Brahma Jigyasa. Because we are doing so many things about, we are so much worried about body to satisfy, to give happiness. So we are whole day and night we are taking care of the body. We have question. We are in our mind. We have tension. We have so much thoughts, many things about only body. And in Bhagavata says, this body belongs to whom? Father, mother, belongs to insect, who belongs to dog, hogs, because who claim, the dog claim this belongs to us. And krumi, the kita, the after they eating, they become the body become their stool. So they claim this body belongs to us. And who the fire claims body belongs to us, because after burning the fire in the body, it's become ashes. So who from these bodies belongs to whom? So we consider this, and we should not neglect our time, not like misuse our time, because I started dog and hog, they cannot raise the question. Only human can raise the questions. And not all human, you can see manusyana sahasresu. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, many people, only few people, one can endeavor to know about him and God. So after Sahasra, who can understand me to the God? So this is the rare, but there is a chance. Every human, there is, because God gave him the consciousness, the full consciousness, so they can understand. So if I raise our question, so what is our relation with why I am here? So then we can really, then you can not neglect, because we know we are the part and parcel of the Lord, but we we can realize, everyone can realize. As long as you cannot realize, we are the part and parcel of the God. So, and don't, so utilize your whole time to take care of the body. Please let us come and take care of the soul. So because it is important to satisfy soul, because anand comes from the soul, not from the body. The sukha, the happiness comes from body, but a real happiness, real anand comes from the soul. So if soul, Prabhupada always give this example, we are taking care of the cage, not taking care of the bird which is inside the cage. But the bird is inside, that's why cage looks beautiful. But if bird is die, who can take care of the cage? So as long as the soul is there, soul is satisfied, so the body will be happy, body will be looks good. As long as the soul is not satisfied. So please, so people are, nowadays people are taking care of the body. It means all day and night, like the example the sadhu gives. They are taking care of the, like they are making bed, the mattress, to sleep, but they don't have time to sleep. So this is the present situation. So if you ask somebody, what is your goal of life? Why you ask college student, they will say, oh, I am study, I will get a job. After that, okay, after just job, I will get the house, nice house. Then I need one life partner. Then I have some children. Then children should raise and they should give nice education, and then that time already 60, 50, 60 years old. Oh, they will think, oh, when I was young and when I was child, that time I was good. Now old age, I cannot see, I cannot walk, I cannot digest. So this thing comes. You can imagine all this thing, and we have experienced, each and every people we experience like this. It means if I will finish this, I will become happy. It means like that. So it means preparing whole night for bed, then no time for rest. So please, my devotee, just wherever Brahma says, sthane sthita srutigata tanubha manorvi, wherever you are. So please, there, do the devotional service properly, become happy. Don't wait. Oh, if I will get this, I will become satisfied. I'll do like this. No, just do. Like Sukadeva Goswami said, please take this Bhagavatam, release this Bhagavatam. How you release? As long as you cannot, because if you not really situate, means if you have this bodily concept, if you don't think about your soul, and which you give so much pleasure, at once the soul will get the proper food. So you knows how this material world going and how the sense gratifications, the object of sense gratification, that agitate us and not, instead of giving pleasure, it's giving pain. So don't prepare bed, no, don't just sleep any place, no need. So but sleeping is the required. First, when you sleep, get up fresh, do the devotional service. And because, oh, I feel I will have this, then I can do better service. In our brahmachari, when in beginning, when that time no phone, nothing. So if we think, if I will get the tape record, I will listen proper lecture. I will put my mind together and they got the tape records. How many hours they listen? Not all, but devotee, they utilize the tape record, they listen proper tape, they utilize the tape record. So if there is no tape record, there is Bhagavatam, there is Jap Mala. So don't take excuse. This material world give us many excuses. So don't take this excuse. Don't go away. So it extract our mind. So that's why this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the Sūta Gosvāmī, he explained this. We have to understand how we raise our question and answer the question. When you get the answer, we will become satisfied. So this is the topic, and today. So how more minutes we have to go? Because I am not so much because Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. It was very inspiring class, and it's really, we are indebted. Maybe some questions, Maharaj, if it's okay.
Yes, some maybe some 1-2 questions.
Well, before they ask the questions, we would like to really, from our bottom of our heart, we thank you for giving us a chance to come into Govardhan Dham and then hear the beautiful background music of the parrots, and also making sure that
after class I can take the phone, I can show you the Giriraj.
Yes, Maharaj, that will be great.
In top
we'll be really indebted. Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much for your wonderful time, and this is needed for us. So when you are actually asking us, stating a very, very in-depth analysis of the 6 important questions, which is the pillar of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, right? I was just writing down a very important point which you mentioned, that abhidheya, or the devotion, which is the most important, can satisfy our heart and minds. So I have a small question which may be very trivial, and it may not be a great point, but I thought I would want to ask this question because it's been eating my mind. So how do we identify that if our devotion is reaching the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna or not? Because most of the time we are grihasthas, that means we are householders. As you said, we are all the time trying to make the bed, but not getting time to sleep. But we are all the time trying to make a nice bed. But whatever time available, or in spite of our own difficulties, we are trying to do some little devotion. We are not in the level of the sages of Naimiṣāraṇya, but at least we are trying to do something. So let me try to understand. I'm not asking for others, but I'm asking for myself. If that whatever devotion I am trying to do, is it reaching the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna or not?
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Actually, you gave me this service. No, it is good for you. I spoke this. And you can understand that the devotion is such a power, little or so much. Does not mean that devotion little. Solpam apyasya dharmasya trayati mahat bhayat. Krishna says, if little devotion, and that has so much power. And first of all, how we can understand we reach that point or not? It means if we satisfy. That's why the sloka says satisfy. When as soon as our heart will satisfy to hearing and doing some little devotional service, if we have everyone who have experience. Even we do the cleaning nice pots nicely. Okay, I did this. That immediately, instantly you give us, okay, I finished this nice service. If you eat properly, if you bathe Giriraj, if you do the arti the Giriraj, if you give the lecture, if you book distribution to class, that if you properly, if you do little thing, that can, it means when our soul is satisfied, our heart will really satisfy, we can understand, everyone can understand. This is not artificial satisfactions. Artificial satisfactions does not remain many moments. So like swadu pade pade, when we eat nice food, when food will go, so three things: our hunger, thirsty, and also our weakness will go out. So these things, when do little devotional service, it can like immediately charge us and satisfy our heart. That is the symptom.
Thank you, Maharaj. That's brilliant. Yes. Any other
Thank you.
Any other question? One more question we can take before
Yes,
we
yes.
go to the books. Before Maharaj has agreed, Maharaj is very merciful. He's agreed to show Giriraj Govardhan from here. He's sitting very far from Govardhan, and but we are getting a chance to be in Govardhan Dham.
I don't know how much this the camera will extract, but whatever the this phone will extract, that will help.
Yes, Maharaj. That's fine.
Namaste.
Whatever we are able to. Maharaj, there is a question which has come from a devotee, and person is asking how to strike a right balance between devotional service and sense gratification. The question is how to strike a right balance between devotional service and sense gratification. Very interesting question.
Yes, actually, devotee have no sense gratifications.
Yeah.
And devotee have full sense gratifications. It means like a devotee enjoy in devotional service, that is full sense gratification, like spiritual sense gratification. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj used to say, it is spiritual entertainment.
Spiritual entertainment. Okay.
When we he brought one TV for, he said, this television for spiritual entertainment. You all of you can see the Ramayana and Mahabharata, not material entertainment. Means devotee means actually devotee should not go to sense gratification. They don't have sense gratification, because devotee senses are completely purified. It does not take, like Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur says, हुक्का and दूध पीऊंगा और हुक्का भी पीऊंगा. I'll drink, like one Mataji has one son. He got the TB, and doctor says, because he was too much smoking hookah, the bidi or some tobacco. So doctor says no more hookah. You just drink pure gai milk, pure cow milk. So as soon as the mother told him, oh, you have to, no, yes, good, I will drink the cow milk, also I will drink the hookah. So that does not go together, identification. But devotee have not material sense, because the sense gratification, that is the material things. Devotee's eyes, the devotee also looks things, but he also gratify their senses for what? For Krishna. My Guru Maharaj always says, in object of love, put Krishna. Then there is no sense gratification. Whatever you walk, whatever you do, whatever you watch, that, do you understand the point? I don't know.
Yeah, yes, Maharaj, yes. Makes sense.
So this is the, because the sense gratification degraded us. The bhoga is the roga, cause of roga. So bhakti, devotional service. So it means it is to transfer everything, the devotional service. What is the sense gratification? What is the object of our love? Someone someone likes to eat nice prasadam. This is the one type of sense gratifications. Eat prasadam, Jagannath prasadam, as much as you eat. And what is you want to look TV picture, watch Ramayana Mahabharata, or watch, actually not watch, listen Ramayana Mahabharata. Better than watching Ramayana, to go through the study Ramayana Mahabharata, there's so many things inside. You will find out the slokas, you can really see. But people don't have that much essence go through this. Those days people have, they can go.
Thank you, Maharaj. Maharaj, there are many questions, couple of questions which has come. I don't know whether we will have time for that because we have still other programs to do. We will answer these questions separately to the individuals who have asked, but simply that these questions are like how to get the children involved in this process. And another question, as we are in the material world, is our soul, mind and soul with this body capable to be in devotional service, more in terms of how we can improve our concentration devotion into Sri Krishna. So these questions we will be answering that separately on a later day.
Okay, thank you.
Maharaj, so that it is we don't want to take your time off. These are questions which probably we can answer it ourselves. Ramkane Prabhu, please make note of these questions. We will answer it.
Yes,
And maybe if not this week, we'll answer it in the next week's class.
yes, Prabhu.
Thank you.
So should I go outside to show you the Giriraj?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Yes, Maharaj. So,
Okay,
yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you,
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Maharaj. All glories to His Holiness Asit Krishna Maharaj ki.
Yeah.
Jai.
Jai Giraj Govardhan Lal ki.
Jai.
So we are actually in the palace. This is the Bhaktivedanta Ashram. There is two flags you can see there. Maharaj showed that flag. Actually, this is our ashram, and this is the palace. It's called the Chitrapur Palace from Govardhan. And the first two flags is the place where the tax collection pastime happened, which is called Dhangati. Maharaj is actually going to the terrace. The terrace, from there you can actually see Govardhan. This is the other side of Govardhan, and you can see Govardhan from there. So you can see Govardhan at a distance. You can see all the trees on the top, a brownish formation. That is Govardhan.
Jai.
Jai Govardhan Lal ki Jai.
Raj Maharaj ki.
Yeah.
Jai.
Jai.
Maharaj, it all looks very, that is Dhangati on the corner.
Yes.
It's so bright. It's so bright and nice. Beautiful sun.
Today is beautiful sun. That's why it's good.
Yes, Maharaj. Yeah, we don't have sun today. It's fog, Maharaj, here.
Oh,
Fully fog.
Krishna.
Yeah. Yeah. Jai Giraj Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
Okay.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maharaj.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Maharaj,
Maharaj.
we would want
Hare
your
Krishna.
association more often. We'll be in touch with you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Dhanyavad.
Okay, Ramkane Prabhu, can you take over to the next programs?